Hi there, welcome back everyone. Apologies there for the stream cutting out. But we are back, we have managed to fix the issues and we are back up live. All we've missed so far is 8 minutes of qualifying, we haven't missed any racing action. So as I said, apologies for that, but we are back. So, currently in qualifying, we got, we're going to go there in pole, less than a tenth too. Craig in second, who's pulling over to the side of the track. He's just had a bit of a spin there, but it's kept the Lamborghini going. Mario in third. Great to see Mario back at CC Sim and driving on track. Looks like his tyres are quite shot there after 5 laps. Jose there in fourth. Ripper's parked up in the pits. Lee there in 6th currently. Some front end damage and very little tyre wear left. Dog Lucky there in 7th. Finalise who is the safety car driver in 8th. Bold there in what it will be 8th. Douglas in the pits in what will be 9th. Foxy there in 11th, and then Ita there in 12th. But it's a battle between these two at the front at the moment, which is going to be the last lap because the timer has just ended. This is the final lap for everyone. So we will watch them come through the first corner. So sorry for the drop in stream. If anyone is watching, can put into the Discord channels again that the stream is live again, or post up on Facebook, that would be greatly appreciated. Because we are back live, and we are here, and we are racing. Craig just pulling into the pits there. Finding his pit bulls, or is he driving all the way through? Jose just coming around on final lap. Has got fresh tyres on as well, so could do a faster time here. Where's the next sector split? Just a couple of corners away, so we'll see if they are improving. Very tight there between the field at the moment. Let's come through. Are we going to get a 7 tenths down, so probably not going to improve on this lap unless it has a phenomenal bus stop. And running extremely wide there. Rippin's in the pits. We've got Lee, who's off into the gravel, has no rear tyre wear at all left. So it looks like that is going to be our lot pretty much. We've got 2 cars coming around at the top of the track, which is the Froxy Dev, who potentially could improve on this lap. Currently in 11th. Can they move up the order here? Crossing the start finish line, moving up into 6th, so definitely an improvement there. And Jose just crossing the line in 4th there, and we've got Craig just driving around, flashing lights. We'll stay with Craig as the timer cools down there. 2nd place in his first race in a long time in an actual series. Oh, the timer was finished already. Fantastic. Right, we'll go through those qualifying orders in a bit more detail here. So, we have, we're going to go there in pole at 2 minutes 13.902. Spitfire CC in second, another 2 minute 13, but at 9.63. How close is that between the front two? Mario on his return there in third. Jose in fourth. Rippin to Terran in fifth. Froxy Dev there in 6th, and then we've got Lee there in 7th, Dog Lucky in 8th. Ignore Finalised, because Finalised is a safety car driver. We've got Bold there in what will be 9th, Douglas in 10th, and Isa there in 12th place. let's get ready to get this one underway. Just message the guys. We'll give them 1 minute, just in case they want to change tyres, or go and get a drink, or if someone's not there. So we've got 40 minutes of race action coming up here at Spa. Obviously, Finalised will lead the drivers round for their formation lap, so we will have a little chat whilst they are all driving around for that part. Once again, apologies for the stream dropping. If someone can also paste it on the Facebook pages, it is back up and live, so we can hopefully get some of the viewers back, because this race is going to be incredible. Let's get the viewers back, everyone. Let's build it back up to where we were before. Get everyone back in here for the race. Everyone post it in the Discord so the stream is back up as well. Don't know what happened to it. I was sat here for a good 3-4 minutes until I saw Mike's message saying the streaming went down. I was just chatting away to myself, talking about all the different cars and everything that were out on track. But let's get this one underway here for round 1 of the Lamborghini Trophy, the AM series. Let's get this one ready. Right, they are on the grid. Right, we have safety car leading them round, so we will go on board with Finalised for this formation lap. So, Finalised, they're leading the pack out in the safety car. So, the rules are any 2 parts of car damage, you radio through to the group, and Finalised will be deployed. He will pick up the pack, bunch the pack up. The driver with the damage can come into the pits, repair their damage, and get back underway for racing. So, Finalised, they're getting the guys underway. Is this going to be the only time we see him tonight? That's going to be interesting with the tyre wear as it is. People warming up the tyres behind don't want to wear out those tyres, but we will run through and see what tyres everyone is on. So, Renegade's on mediums, Craig is on mediums, Mario, mediums, Jose, mediums, Rippin' to Terran, mediums as well, Froxy Dev on a set of mediums, Lee is on mediums, Dog's on the mediums as well, Bold is on the mediums also, Douglas is on the racing hard, so we do have a different strategy there. So Douglas on the racing hards and Ice are on the mediums, so we've got one driver, which is Douglas, on the hard tyres. This could be interesting. So Finalised, obviously the only one on softs, because doesn't need to do as many laps as everyone else. So as they come around, formation lap, it's interesting to see as everyone turned down. It looks like everyone's turned down their fuel as well. Craig's definitely put his on mode 6. You see the little tiny sliver that he's saved compared to Renegade in front, but that could be the difference in this race. The Renegade on pole currently with Craig behind, so obviously it's a rolling start, cannot overtake until you cross the start-finish line, and it will be a side-by-side formation. So we will see Finalised pull off into the pits in a moment. In a moment, he's got to go down the back straight first. Everyone get your predictions in. What do we reckon is going to happen? It's nice to see a bit of strategy called there with Douglas going on the hards. That's going to be interesting. It looks like everyone's starting to form up. Finalise is putting the hammer down and pulling away, so he'll be going off into the pits. Pulling off a nice lead, so we potentially might see you in a bit finalised. But we will now jump back as he pulls into the pits. We'll jump over to the start of the race. So side-by-side formation as they come through the bus stop. Craig on the inside there. Here comes the cars around the first corner. Renegade slowing up, they're slowing up. And we are underway and racing here at Spa. Renegade getting a good jump there. Craig pulling back the gap as we come into the first corner. So Renegade getting around. Craig gets around okay. Mario and Jose around alright as well. Ripping to tear in there. Foxy Dev, Dog Lucky, and we've got Lee there in 8th. Paul there in 9th. Bold up into 8th. It's a little group of cars coming through. Are they going to go through side by side? That's definitely a car off there. That was Isa running wide. So is Isa going to get a penalty there for running wide at the bottom of the hill? Yeah, 1.5 second penalty. And then we've got Douglas who's on the hards there in 11th. So Renegade's still in the lead. Craig just behind. Craig was telling me earlier he's been practicing a lot. So has he got some kind of bold strategy caught up his sleeve? Can he do something to bring himself into contention for the race win here at Spa? As we come round midway point of the first lap, looks like everyone's making it around that corner as well. Renegade pulling out a nice little gap. Craig coming under pressure here from Mario in 3rd. So Mario there in 3rd just behind Craig. Craig pulling back up to the back of Renegade a little bit there, which is front 3 on us. Little group going on here with Jose as well in 4th. Ripping to tearing in 5th. Foxy Dev there in 6th. Dog Lucky in 7th. Oh, Lee's going round. Lee's going round. Doesn't look like any damage, but has dropped to the back of the field. Massive spin there for Lee. Isa moving up into 10th with that. Douglas is up into 9th on the hards. So the hards will run very wide there from Douglas. That probably be a penalty. Potentially not. Bold there in 8th. Dog Lucky in 7th. Then we've got Foxy Dead there in 6th. Rip and Tearing in 5th. But we have got a move here. Mario moving back past Jose, so we've got a battle, three-way battle here, because this is bringing Rippin into it as well. So Rippin to Tearing is coming up to the back of this group. Mario there in 3rd. Craig there in 2nd, 9/10 off the back of Renegade, who is in the lead currently. Now down to 8/10, so catching up a little bit there through that sector. So far no one with damage, but the fuel is dropping down on the cars, as you can see there on your screen. So down to three-quarters of a tank. Same there for Craig in 2nd. But Craig has got better tyre wear at the moment, so potentially is Craig just easing the car through the corners a little bit to hopefully get himself there on a bit better tyre wear. We've got Mario there setting the personal fastest lap of the race at the moment in 3rd. Jose just dropping off the back of Mario a little bit down to second gap. Rippon still staying with Jose, so 7/10 there. Dog Lucky in 6th, currently Bold there in 7th. Douglas has just dropped back, so Isa up into 8th. Douglas drops back there on the hards. Hardly any tyre wear at all. Lee there in 10th after the spin. And Froxy Dev, who has 2 parts damage. So we have got a safety car deployed, safety car deployed. Let's get it up on stream, I believe. We should have... Do we have a safety car deployed? Doesn't look like Froxy Dev has radioed it in. But we should have. Because Douglas is spun. Perhaps we don't have a safety car deployed. I've been a bit premature with that. I'll turn that off because Finalize hasn't moved out the pit. But we've definitely got a car with damage. So that's going to be interesting to see whether the safety car should have been deployed and whether has been mentioned in the room as it should be. But we've got Douglas who with the spin there in 11th. Renegade still in the lead, but Craig catching up to the back of it. Craig definitely catching up to the back with better tyre wear as well. I personally think Craig is just biding his time here. It's 3 parts damage. I thought it was 2. Okay, 3 parts damage, so we need to keep an eye on Froxy just to see whether they get another bit of damage at some point. Because they've got 2 at the moment. It's like playing bingo with car parts. So yeah, that was me getting premature and getting excited, everyone. It will be 3 parts damage or engine damage. Obviously, engine damage counts as a bingo straight away. So Craig there in 2nd, catching up to about Mario in 3rd still. Mario going straight on there at the bus stop. Jose getting get the cut back and get the power down on the Lamborghini. Catching up to the back of Mario. So it's new fastest lap of the race. So 1 minute 15.6 there for Jose. Moving to the inside. We have change for position. Change for the podium. And it's Jose there up into 3rd. Do not forget to hit that like button on the stream as well. Let's get those like numbers up. We've only got a couple at the moment. Let's get them up a bit higher. Mario in the slipstream. So potentially is Mario running slightly less downforce? Because Mario seems to be a rocket ship in a straight line. Yeah, I know. What a move, James. Quality move there. And Jose, I think Mario's running less downforce because it looks like Jose pulls away through the corners. You can see that just jumped up by over 1/10 in these few corners. So I reckon Mario's running less downforce compared to Jose. Ripping to tear in there in 5th place still. Come around the corner, a little bit glitchy from Rippon. Dog there in 6th. Bold there in 7th. Isa up into 8th. Lee there in 9th. Froxy Dev, who has the 2 parts damage, but we need 1 more part to be damaged to deem a safety car. And Douglas there in 11th on the hards, but we could see a bold strategy call from Douglas. Can Douglas make these last to the end of the race? We've got... What have we got left? We've got 28 minutes left in this race, so if Douglas only has to pit once, this could be a bold call. Renegade and Craig still nice and close together. Is Craig starting to put the hammer down now? Or is he just sat again? Wait a little bit, wait a little bit. Let's just wait, wait for it, wait for it. It's going to be interesting to see when he makes his move. I think he's biding his time. I think he's thinking, I don't need to burn out my tyres. As long as I just keep the gap the same. Jose is flying, but Jose has got a half-second penalty to set the fastest lap of the race. Has gained a half-second penalty, so Mario will get another bite at the cherry here. Rippin hanging on to the back of this battle as well, so it's only 3.3 seconds up to Renegade 2 from Mario, and then you add another second and a half and you're down to Rippin, so it's all closer in the top 5 at the moment. Mario's now gaining on the straight, so perhaps he's not running a lower down. I still think he's running a lower downforce, so it's a personal best sector 1. He seems to lose a lot of time in the corners. So it's an interesting one. If you've recently joined the stream, we are 13 minutes into a 40-minute race here in the Lamborghini Trophy AM class. As you can see, the top 5-6 cars all coming round there after 13 minutes, all bunched together nicely still. So Rippin there in 5th. Dog is only 1.3 behind. Bulge just coming round as well with the cameraman catch. Oh, there we go. Bold there in 7th. Isa there has got a half-second penalty and has got lead just behind. Isa's tyres are destroyed at the moment. So Isa will serve a half-second penalty and drifting that Lamborghini. The tyres cool from that Lamborghini. So Lee will definitely make up a position here with the penalty, and also has the better tyre wear currently. So no need for Lee to do the overtake. Oh, I see, very sideways there. Goes the penalty will be served, and that moves Lee up into 8th spot. So Isa there dropping back, running out of tyres, so potentially the first to pit we will see. Douglas there on the hards, hardly any tyre wear at all, in 10th, and Froxdev has pitted, so has repaired the damage, put on a new set of racing softs. But only half a tank of fuel, so I reckon, obviously because they're on the softs, another pit stop to come from them. Renegade in front, but Craig nice and close behind as we get to the end of the Kemmel Straight. Craig closing up that gap. Is he choosing this time is the one to strike? Front end into the corner there nicely. It's Craig. Definitely a challenge to drive this close in the strips. I can't get words out. Slipstream for that long in these Lamborghinis. Lamborghini, difficult car to drive as it is, but then when you add the fact of your own personal setup onto it as well, and it makes it interesting. Tyres are fine. I don't think they are. Something tells me your tyres are burning out. It's like watching Tokyo Drift when we're on board with you at the moment. So Jose's still hanging on 3rd here, catching up to the back of the leaders. Still has the fast lap of the race as well. Ripping up into 4th, so something's happened to Mario. But Mario has got a lot better tyre wear than Rippin, comparing the two. So Mario in 5th. Dog there in 6th. I think we potentially might see a few cars coming in. Bold there in 7th. Lee there in 8th. The man who says his tyres are perfectly fine, drifting round corners again. Douglas there in 10th on the hards. The one car out there that doesn't need to worry about tyre wear at the moment. And Froxy Dev on the softs and catching up by a couple of seconds to Douglas. Shout out to the safety car that's in the pit still. Renegade still going around for another lap. Got Craig just behind. Let's go on board with Craig. Definitely gaining, Craig is. But then Jose behind, switch over. I prefer this camera angle where you can actually see what's going on in the car. Look at Jose just behind as well. Jose closing up this gap massively. Craig's getting ever closer in front. Jump back to the nice camera. There we go. Renegade in the lead still. Craig coming under pressure here from Jose. Jose is flying at the moment. Jose getting those tyres up to temperature and now closed up massively, coming from 5th all the way through onto the back of the lead group here. Are we going to see a change for second place here? Will Craig defend it or will Craig think, do you know what, I'll let Jose go, Jose can have a run. No, Craig still in the lead for second there. Oh, Jose spins off in the background. Got on the power a bit too early there. So Jose spins off and comes into the pits as well, for good measure. Thinks I'm already on this side of the track. I'm going into the pits as we also see Dog Lucky come through. Ripping to Tearing come through as well. So we've got Jose into the pit lane, Mario into the pit lane. And everyone else pulling through. So let's see what these two change onto tyre-wise as Jose just finds the pit box. That's another set of mediums there for Jose. Another set of mediums there for Mario. We've got Lee in the pits as well. So Mario and Jose filling up the car to the absolute maximum, which should see them through to the end of the race. Mario under fueling ever so slightly. Potentially might get out of the pits a bit closer to Jose than what he came on him. Lee now changing over the tyres, so Lee going onto another set of mediums and getting fueled out to go underway again. Douglas coming into the pits now. Is Douglas going to change? Douglas got some damage there. So I don't think the hard strategy is working out for Douglas here because didn't really catch up to anyone when they were on the medium tyre. Getting the damage repaired here. Getting the fuel filled up as well. Don't forget to hit that like button as well, everyone. Let's try and get this up to, if we can get this up to 20 likes. Come on. Hit the like button. Everyone that's in here at the moment, just hit that like button. If you want to be an absolute legend, hit the like button, share the stream, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. But Douglas up and underway. We've got in the lead at the moment. I don't know what's happened to Renegade because we've got Craig in the lead, Ripping to Tearing in second with no tyres left. Renegade's got front end damage, so Craig takes the lead of the race. We're definitely going to see Renegade in this lap because they've got no fuel left for this at all. So Renegade's going to come in, Rippin's coming in as well, and Dog Lucky. Craig stays out for another lap. Craig's being crafty. So that's the 4 cars behind Craig have come into the pit. So Jose should re-inherit some positions here, even with the unfortunate spin earlier on. Should get past a few drivers here. Ooh, almost losing it on the curbs there. Mario's going to gain a handful of positions as well. Dog Lucky changed onto the mediums. Bold is just getting rid of the bold tyres and onto the mediums. Ripper to Terran goes onto mediums again, and Renegade is onto the mediums as well. And going to get the damage repaired. Yep, getting the damage repaired. Definitely think Craig's done some homework. I agree. So, Renegade coming out there is dropped all the way down to 6. Foxy Dev is just behind. I reckon Foxy Dev probably got one more pit stop to go, because I don't think that fuel will make it to the end, unfortunately. Bold there in 8th, Lee in 9th. Isa there with a couple of bits of damage as well. For good measure. Douglas there on the racing hards again for Douglas. So gone hard there for Douglas. Craig in the lead. We will see Craig in this lap because Craig has the low fuel symbol now popping up on his screen. Keep smashing that like button, everyone. I'll let you all know when it hits 20. Do it for Craig, who's currently 40.6 seconds in the lead over Jose. So has Craig got enough to get in, get some tyres on and get out? Nice and gently into the pit lane from Craig. Don't want to spin in. It's a very tight pit lane. So Craig's entering the pit lane. Jose just coming round towards the back straight. Call it straight. It's not exactly straight, is it? Let's be honest. But Jose coming round, closing the gap. Mario not too far behind. Craig just finding his pit stop box. Up onto the jacks. That's the mediums on. Now he's not going to need a full tank of fuel. So he can short fill here. Is at what point is he going to stop short filling? 3/4 of a tank maybe? Is 3/4 enough? Have we got a safety car deployed? I think. I just heard. I'm going to pop it up on screen because I think I've just seen. This could be interesting because Craig comes round. We've got a safety car deployed and Craig's just taken the lead of the race. So who's got damage? Let's go down through the field and find that damaged car. Isa's got another bit of front end damage, so he's got 3 parts damage. That's Isa in 10th place. It's called out these safety cars, so we have got a safety car here tonight, everyone. So Isa will come round, repair the damage. Now, if I was Isa in this situation, chuck on a set of softs. Froxy Dev, perfect time to do their pit stop. Get rid of those softs, get on another set, get some fuel in. Absolute perfect opportunity to get a pit stop underway. Now Froxy Dev on softs will catch up to the back of this pack in a moment. Will be incredibly fast compared to the guys in front. Definitely one to watch out for. Isa in the pits. Douglas in the pits as well. Douglas thinking of getting rid of the hards as well. Oh, I'm just throwing it out there. Throwing out Froxy Dev's in front of you and they've gone on softs. I know we shouldn't really talk to each other whilst you're racing, but it's nice to get your insight into how the race is going. So Douglas getting rid of the hards. Let's jump round back to the safety car, which is getting blue flags, getting told to let everyone pass, but they're not going to do that. They're the safety car. So we have got a safety car out on track. So this has bunched the field right up. This is what we like to see. So it is Craig in the lead, who has better tyre wear and more fuel. Craig is in a strong position here. Now we just need Craig to back him up now. Now I believe potentially Is the safety car going to go around for another lap, or are they going to come in this lap? I believe they are coming in this lap, so let's turn off the safety car deployed. Because we will be getting ready to go back racing in a moment. Craig will lead them away into the bus stop from first place. So that's Craig coming around the last corner onto the start finish straight, taking the lead of the race as we get back underway racing here. So Craig in first, Jose in second, closing up that gap nicely. Mario in third, Rippin in fourth, Dog Lucky in fifth, Renegade in sixth, Bold there in seventh, Lee in eighth. Foxy Dev closed up massively to the back of this pack on the softs, so can they make up some positions with this double pit stop strategy onto the softs? Ice there in 10th, and Douglas there in 11th, coming around on the softs now as well, so that could be interesting, catching up to the back of Isa. So the battle is on for that 10th place spot, and shout out to Finalize who's back in the pits. So Jose has taken the lead from Craig, so it looks like that was done down the Kennel Straight. Right, Craig will bide his time here. So front three, Mario going very deep there. Oh, even more in the background, Dog Lucky going very deep. Dog getting a half-second penalty, so that is going to promote Renegade up into that 5th place spot. How long is left? We have 11 minutes left. We're getting penalties galore in the background there. We got, I believe that's Bold with a penalty as well. Yep, Bold has a penalty in the background also. So Renegade going to gain a couple of positions. Bold with 1.5 second penalty for Bold, so Lee's definitely going to get in place here. Foxy Dev 5 seconds off the back of this group. Will probably get nice and close up to the cars with penalties as well. Isa there, a half-second penalty for Isa, and Douglas there in 11th spot, but catching up on the softs. Craig catching up to the back of Jose. Craig is not going to let this one go. Into the sharp braking zone for the bus stop. Jose making that loads of time into the entrance of the corner, but then losing a little bit on the exit as Craig comes on through. Definitely we're in a four-way fight here for the win as it stands at the moment. Renegade potentially was leading the race early on, could catch up to the back of it and put some pressure on the cars in front. Keep smashing that like button, everyone. We're halfway there to the target. Halfway there. It takes 2 seconds. Hit it. These guys are putting on a phenomenal show here tonight. So I've got a timer on my screen because I can see all the information at the bottom. We'll look into that. We'll definitely look into that, James. Potentially get a little countdown timer bit at the top of the screen. But yeah, you currently got 8.5 minutes left. So Jose there coming round, still in the lead. Craig just behind. Mario just behind Craig. Ripping there in 4th. So Craig there, who's got phenomenal tyre wear from Craig. Biding this time. Mario running a little bit wide over the curb there. Might get away with that. Don't think that one's going to be a penalty for Mario. Ripping in 4th. Renegade in 5th. Dog in 6th. Lee in 7th. Foxy Dev has made up some places. Well, made up a place and is up into 8th. And catching up to the back of Lee. Bold there in 9th has a couple of bits of car damage, so one more and we will see another safety car. Isa there has got Douglas who's catching up. Douglas on the softs, Isa on the mediums. This is going to be interesting. 2 different tyres. Thinking of a move, looking, going for the inside, then to the outside. Isa defending the inside line. So Douglas still holding on to that 11th spot, but pushing on up to the back, setting a new personal best fastest lap. Definitely got the run here, looking at the inside. Cut up to less than a 10th now. Definitely got to be thinking of a move into the bus stop. So Isa runs very wide there. And again, Isa running very wide into the bus stop, but makes it round the corner. Issue that Douglas has got, the longer that Douglas stays here, the tyres will start to burn out. Those softs will burn out quicker than those mediums. As we jump back to the leader, so we've still got Jose in first. Craig there in second. Mario third. Rippin still in fourth. Just wait and see whether we get any more damage and any more safety cars, because we've still got a little bit of time left. So Jose in first. Craig there in second. Craig got tyre. Oh, as you see in the background, Mario and Rippin banging doors a little bit there. Rippin all over the back of Mario now as these two start glitching a little bit over the screen for some reason. I know Rippin was glitching a little bit earlier, but now Mario seems to have joined in as well. Renegade catching up to the back of this little group a little bit. So the battle is on for second and fourth and third. Renegade there in the Bandits Club car coming through in fifth. Dog just on the back of this as well. Lee there in seventh, but Froxy Dev in the other Bandits Club car is catching up to the back of Lee on those soft tyres. Personal best, only 4/10 off the fastest lap of the race as well. There for Froxy Dev. Bold there in ninth. Isa still hanging on to 10th, drifting it round because Douglas has dropped back and has got a penalty as well. Douglas dropped back to 8.7 seconds behind, as we've got just under 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes left of this race, so probably they'll get a couple of laps in. So a couple more laps to go. Jose pulling out a little bit of a gap now on Craig. Now's the time to use your tyres, Craig. Use up that tyre wear. You got the tyres and the fuel. Mario in third still, so has pulled back out a bit of a gap to Rippin, who has a 1.5 second penalty, so we are going to see probably Renegade move up a couple of spots here. As Rippin is glitching all over. It's not normally like Rippin's turn to be glitching all over the track, so I'll have a word with Rippin after the race and see if he's had some kind of issue with his internet or something, because it's not like Rippin's been moving around on the screen like this. So we'll jump on board with Renegade, because otherwise everyone's going to get a bit motion sick. So Renegade there in fifth, but will inherit this fourth place spot. So not bad recovery drive for the previous leader of this race. Moves up before the penalty zone. Are we going to see Dog inherit position? Lee running very wide in the background there. Froxy Dev pushing up that position. So are we going to see, when Rippin serves this penalty, is Dog, who was already 1.5 seconds behind, but with that penalty, is Dog going to take fifth? Dog moves up to fifth, so phenomenal drive there from Dog. Lucky. Rippin moving down into sixth. Lee there in seventh, but does have Froxy Dev, who we'll go on board with. Tyres are starting to wear out. I think they've got enough soft tyre left though to push on to the race. Lee coming into the pits. So Lee coming into the pits to get. So is Lee going to push for? He won't get fastest lap in because not enough time to get in the pits and come out. So this is a interesting call here. So Lee coming into the pits. Is Bold going to make a Bold? Still got the 2 parts of damage. So that's going to be interesting. So Bold moves up into 8th. So we will jump back to the nice outside camera angle. Yes, James, you've just reminded me. Yes, Ripon is in a hotel because he's away for work. So Lee comes out on softs just behind Bold. So he's lost the 1 position to Bold, but with the soft tyres he should re-overtake him. So hasn't really actually lost out anything in this. Lee there in 9th now, who moves straight up into 8th. Ice there in 10th. Douglas there, who has 3 parts of damage, but we're at the part of the race where the safety car will not get deployed because we do not want to finish a race under a safety car. Or as we have Craig in the barrier. What has gone on? No, Craig. Oh, Craig dropping down to 7th. So, what a change. Jose still in the lead by 5 seconds. Renegade is now up into 2nd. So, after the earlier spin, dropped massively down, but is now back up in 2nd. Ripon is in 3rd now, because Dog just got a bit sideways, so Dog there in 4th now. Mario's dropped down to 5th and has low fuel, and it's going to have to do another lap. So Mario could run out of fuel here. Froxy Dev, who pitted for the softs, is up into 6th, making moves up the field. Craig has front end damage and is down to 7th. Lee, who just pitted, is only 19 seconds off the back of this. Bold there in 9th, Isa in 10th, and Douglas in 11th with the damage there. So Jose with a 5-second lead as the timer is about to clock over to 40 minutes in 10 seconds time. So this will be the last lap for everyone. Renegade in 2nd, Ripon still in 3rd, Dog Lucky in 4th, Mario in 5th. But Mario, I don't think Mario is going to have the fuel. Mario into the barrier! Mario down to 7th. And Mario is going to, I reckon Mario's going to run out of fuel. I don't think he's got enough to finish this race. Lee there in 8th. Is getting another lap in the soft, so Lee could set the fastest lap of the race. Has made it round in time. Bold has finished, so Bold is in 9th. Isa will take 10th. Douglas will take 11th. Jose is on low fuel. He does have a 5-second gap. Renegade has tons of fuel left. Ripon to Terran is on low fuel, but it's only got half a lap left. Dog Lucky, loads of fuel left in 4th. Craig, tons of fuel left for Craig. Froxy Dev catching up to the back of Craig, but Froxy Dev on low fuel. Mario with the sliverest of fuel left must be on mode 6 because Lee is catching it at a rate of knots. We'll go back up the field, so we'll watch Jose come round to take the round 1 win unless something goes really wrong as he comes into the bus stop here. Has got 5-second lead over here we go as he comes through the bus stop to take the checkered flag for the round 1 race win. Great recovery drive there for 2nd place there. Ripon to Terran coming around for 3rd. Ripon absolutely done well there with his bad internet connection. Dog Lucky in 4th. Craig is going to come round to take 5th, which with a spin is not a bad result at all. Froxy Dev is going to roll across the line in 6th. Now, Lee did get Mario there for 7th as he punches it for the line. It's going to be the fastest lap of the race. It's not been as a personal best lap. Mario has run out of fuel. So even without the spin at the top of the hill, it would have been an unfortunate end for Mario as that is the race end. So that is a race victory there for Jose, climbing up 3 positions, taking the round 1 victory. Let's run through the results. Jose sent the fast lap of the race with a 2-minute 14.564. Phenomenal lap time there from Jose. In second there in the Bandits Club car. And then we got Ripper de Terre in there in third. Great job from Ripper. He's on Hotel Wi-Fi. Dog Lucky in fourth. Unlucky for Craig there. Definitely has the pace. Unfortunately, I don't know whether it was a spin or what happened, but we'll catch up with him over the next week and find out, ready for in 2 weeks' time when we're back. Foxy Dev, that hats off to me. I would say driver of the day for Foxy Dev. Saw the safety car come out, came in for the softs, took the risk, up to 6th. Phenomenal result there. Lee there in 7th. Great call as well, going for the softs. And gained a lot of positions at the end. Mario in 8th. Bold there in 9th. Isa in 10th. Douglas in 11th. And our safety car driver there finalised for the day. But cheers for tuning in and watching, everyone, as I save the replay to make sure I do so. Cheers for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream and you had as much fun as what I did. Back on Thursday night, Craig will be hosting because we have the pro drivers for the Lamborghini coming up. So we'll be back on Thursday. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening and has had a great Monday. Have a good rest of the week, and we'll be back on Thursday.